I want to show you guys some things I've been doing for screen capture to show students how to do things while we're distant learning. So I'm going to turn on my screen share so you can follow along with some of the settings I'm going to do. First off, I'm in your typical meeting. I am just myself in here, nobody's with me. And in the middle, I'm going to click screen share. I've already clicked record so you can view what I'm doing. I'm going to choose desktop so you can see everything I'm doing. Now, for right now, you can't see it, but my host options are right here in the middle of the screen floating. And I'm going to come up here so you can see them and follow along a little bit better. So I'm going to go to Preferences. I am in a Mac, so this might look a little different on a PC. I'm going to click on Screen Sharing and go to Advanced. And I am going to choose from this screen capture model, I'm going to choose Advanced with filtering, without filtering, advanced without filtering, and then hopefully you can follow along and see those menus. Now, hopefully at this point you can see my menu bar right here on my screen. And so one thing, what we've done is we did screen share. That's how we got to where you're seeing my screen. Under more, there's options for pausing and recording your video. Let's say you're at home working and one of your kids comes in and starts talking to you and you're recording a video for your kids. You can come up here and pause recording so that it pauses everything and doesn't capture your conversation with your kids. I personally don't like seeing myself in a video up here, my goofy faces or facial expressions. So I'm going to just hit stop video, and that way it just shows my screen and you can still hear me throughout this demonstration. So now if we just come up here and close this window, I don't need that open. You can come out here, do whatever you need to do. The one thing I've noticed or been having issues with is these menus on top. Getting them to show up where I want them to. And so if I have, for example, I'm using SketchUp with some of my demonstrations. So I'm out in SketchUp and I want to show students how to save their document as a template. I tell them to go to File. Well, on my video, they can't see where I'm clicking. And so what I've been doing is figuring that out so that they can actually see if I'm saying go to Camera, Standard Views, they can see which menu I'm on. And so that is partially due in the SketchUp, or sorry, not SketchUp, and iMovie where I'm editing it. And then you'll also see if I show you here out on one of my videos that I have done. Let me find. All right, showing you one of my videos, you cannot see the file and stuff up on top, but if you double click on the screen, they do appear for just a minute. So I'm going to show you guys. They are there during my QuickTime review. It's just that for some reason, when you do your playback, it wants to cut them off. And I'm going to show you in iMovie how to get them to appear if you're doing your editing in iMovie. So out in iMovie, open that up, get your folders ready and your files in, and then we'll show you your clips. All right, so I'm in iMovie. This is a document I already have open or a file that I've brought in, something for students to draw or showing them how to draw. And what I've noticed is up here right now on the video, I am showing some of the toolbars on top. And so you don't necessarily see them because it's being cut off. So in iMovie, if we use this crop tool, there's a couple of crop options. And right now it seems to default to crop to fill all the time, every time I bring a movie in. And with crop to fill, you can see it's grayed out on top and it's grayed out on bottom. There's actually a box down here on my drawings that I want my students to see. And so if I leave that checked, they can't see my sizes that I'm typing and things like that. So if I just check fit, now we can see all those menus on top. And what that allows us to do is if you're showing a student how to open a template or to save a template or to do something in the different menus, now they can see your whole screen and not the cropped screen. So make sure that's checked when you do that. Make sure it's on fit and not crop to fill. From here, I'll do my video editing. Maybe you stumbled on something or decided to show something. And then what you can do, or decided that you were talking or said something goofy, you can edit that out, crop it out. And then from here, what I like to do in iMovie is just file share. You can share it to email, all those different things, save it as a file for your own uploads. I usually use YouTube, and then I'm signed into my account, and so it's going to automatically put it up there. I can describe it and see what's going on there and put those parameters in, and then it's going to post it automatically to YouTube, to my channel for me, so you can have that. Now, one thing I have found, maybe YouTube's a little laggy for your students. Maybe there's too many people on at once. Maybe your school is filtering YouTube. One thing you can do is you can upload your files if you save it as a file instead of YouTube. So if I go file share and as a file and I save that to my computer, I can later go out to my Google Drive, and not in Drive, but Google Photos. It's an extra add-on for Google there, not an extension, but it's a different program or app. And in Google Photos, you can upload a video and you can share that video just like you would on YouTube. It's just not searchable for everybody and their brother to find if you like YouTube is. And maybe that will keep things from being laggy on your end or on your students' end if things are being filtered for you. Hope this information helps you. Good luck in your distance learning during this time.